painting this. Before painting a bigger picture, I think it's important to paint a preliminary sketch. So, this is what I have painted for myself. Now, I'll be teaching you how to paint this here in the bigger picture. So, let's start. I'm using gamboge yellow and lemon yellow. I'm mixing them together to create a sunset kind of a color. Yeah. I'm starting to paint without a sketch, but if you want for as a reference, you can paint a line or something like that, just for your help. This way. And now as I move away like this, I start adding orange into the mix. And now I want to level it up a little bit, because of course this is the sky part and I want it to be lighter. I want the focus of the painting to be on the water and the tree and not the sky. Also, if you have seen any pictures or something like that, you can notice that there is always a difference between the sky and the ground. So I'll be joining that in this painting. For to give it a vintage look, I'm adding vermilion here. And now I'll take more pigmented color, as I already have color on my base. See, if you know what amount of paper you should use on the paper, then you have already mastered the watercolor technique. I know that I have some color on my paper. My paper is already wet, so I'm using the value of my colors accordingly. I can't use a watery color for this part, because if I do so, then I'll have many cauliflower edges on my paper, which I don't want. Now I'll merge this part a little bit. I think I need to use lemon yellow here. Yeah. I'm mixing vermilion and crimson to give some darker shades here and there. I'm using very little water for this one, because I want the stains to stay. Yeah, that's it. Now we can move to the water part. For water, I'll again mix orange. As you know, I need to leave some highlights here, so I'll paint accordingly. I'm using the back of my brush, joining the water with this horizon line, but don't touch too much here or move this place with your brush, otherwise you will lose this horizon line. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Now I'll move to my smaller brush. I'll take gamboge hue. I already have a little bit of orange on my paper, so I'll take gamboge hue. I like to mix my my colors on my paper sometimes. I use that technique too. This way I can get the waves. I think I need to use a little bit of vermilion here. See, I have very limited amount of colors on my palette. I don't use a lot of colors. I like to mix them. So, I don't buy a scarlet color, but I mix those colors here. This is good. Now I can use orange here. And I can add a little bit of camouflage hue, mute down the tone, the shade, and yeah. I'll use a little bit of crimson here because, as you know, I have color on my paper. I have orange. If I will use crimson here, then you can see a vermilion type of hue will be the outcome. So see, these are the things you need to keep in mind when you are painting. How much color should be there on your brush? How much water should be there on your brush? How much water the paper has? You need to be aware of these things. See, this area is light, this area has more of camouflage hue because this is near the sun. And this is away from the sun, so I have darker colors like vermilion hue and all. Now I mix crimson and orange. I create this hue and apply it here. Now I take camouflage hue and I mix the color here. I think I can use lemon yellow here because I have very dark color here. If I'll apply lemon yellow here, then it will automatically turn into camouflage hue because there's already red color here. Yeah, that's it. Now we need to let the paper dry out and then we can add the trees and everything. I'm mixing burnt sienna and Payne's grey, and I'll be painting the tree with that color. So I'll go with the branches. Well, this is not the right brush to make the branches with. I'm just giving a gist of it. Now I'll add grasses here. I think I need a darker shade for this area. Yeah, a darker shade will be a better idea because I also want to add some lights and all. Yeah, that's it. Now we can move for the branches part. You can see I moved to a fine brush for this step, the branches part, and very carefully I'll be painting each and every branch. See, you need to keep logic also in mind. I can't have a thin line here and a thick line here. Branches are thicker here and it becomes tapering sort of a thing as it moves up. My brush isn't holding a good amount of water. I want to keep this really very simple and sober. I made a lot of branches in that painting, but I don't want to do that here because I guess that part took a lot of way too much attention actually. I'm working on cartridge paper. These are very good for beginners because you need to explore more and you need to learn more, and these are very cheap and handy. While for professionals they use 100% cotton paper or cellulose paper. Yeah, I think this is enough. Or maybe I can add something here also. See, this is a good time to stop. If I'll do more detailings and all, then I may spoil the picture, which I have done many times. So I think it will be a better idea to leave it like that. Now we can paint the birds. I'm using the same colors, burnt sienna and Payne's grey. You can practice to make birds on a rough sheet before painting it on the picture, because this is something that I have learned from practice. I didn't got the birds right in my first attempt. You can see I practiced it here also before painting it on the final one. Yeah, that's enough. Time to remove the masking tape. Oh wait, I can add some more things here and there because I think it's too much. Maybe it's not a very good idea. No, it's not a good idea. See, this is what you need to do. Analyze, think. I didn't got it right here, so I stopped. I don't want to spoil this picture. So we can remove the masking tape now. Also, if you learned something from this video or if you paint this picture, don't forget to share with me on my Instagram handle. It's @Navya Paints. You can see the profile flashing on the screen. This is my profile, so you can tag me here. Also, you can check out my Skillshare classes. Actually, I have published one only, but still, there's a giveaway going on my profile also. There is always a giveaway actually. So you can check that too, which giveaway is going on right now, and participate in that. Also, if you're planning to take the classes on Skillshare, I'm also providing you a free access link for 1 month. So you can check that out in the description box. The links for everything and all the details are in the description box. So check that out. Let me know in comments what you learned from this painting and how you felt and what you want me to do more on YouTube. Thank you.